A beat! Whimsical music fades in with colorful animations of a wild-haired boy zooming on a skateboard, made of cardboard, dodging rainbows, and exploding confetti. Voiceover in a cheeky, excited tone. Hey, dreamers and doodlers! Ever wondered what happens when a kid with a head full of crazy ideas turns the world upside down? Buckle up for the adventures of Menino Maluquinho, where every oops is an epic win, and laughter hides the biggest lessons. Join me on Apple Lemon Kids for stories that sparkle your imagination. Hit subscribe now. Your next adventure starts in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Apple Lemon Kids, where stories grow wings. Subscribe and bell on. Soft, magical chimes transition to a cozy campfire glow on screen. The camera zooms in on an animated Menino Maluquinho, while curly hair, freckles, a mischievous grin, sitting cross-legged with a glowing lantern, as if whispering secrets to a circle of wide-eyed kids. He leans forward, eyes twinkling, voice warm and conspiratorial, like a best friend sharing forbidden treasures. Hello, hello, my little whirlwinds of wonder. It's me, Menino Maluquinho, the boy who once built a castle out of banana peels and dreamed it would touch the stars. Can you picture that? Me with mud on my knees and stars in my eyes, giggling at the moon because she winked back. I'm so thrilled you're here, snuggled up with your blankets or sprawled on the grass, ready for a tale that's all heart, all hustle, and a sprinkle of my special chaos. This isn't just any story, friends. It's my story, straight from the scribbles in my secret notebook. And guess what? It's got secrets that'll make your toes curl with curiosity, lessons that'll hug your soul, and enough giggles to chase away any rainy day. Pull up close. Let's tumble into adventure together. Oh, where do I even start? Picture a town called, well, let's call it Wackadoodleville, because every place I go turns a tad topsy-turvy. I was born under a sky painted with shooting stars, or so my grandma says. She swears the doctor who delivered me slipped on a banana peel right there in the delivery room. True or not, from my very first cry, I knew life wasn't for sitting still. No, siree! It was for chasing fireflies at midnight, for turning puddles into pirate oceans, and for asking why not. Let me take you back to my very first big escapade, the Great Umbrella Heist. I was 7, with knees scraped from climbing every tree in the neighborhood. It was a drizzly afternoon, the kind where rain taps on windows like impatient fingers. But me, I saw opportunity. You know how umbrellas flop open like shy flowers. Well, I rounded up my pals, skinny Yulita with her braids like ropes, chubby Pedro, who could eat a sandwich in 3 bites flat, and sneaky Sophia, who once hid a frog in her teacher's desk drawer. Team Maluquinho, I declared. Today, we sail the skies. Curiosity Corner. Did you know umbrellas were invented over 3,000 years ago in China? Made from oil paper to fend off sun. Not just rain, but we weren't fending off anything. We were conquering. We snuck into old Mr. Rumpus's shed. Don't tell, he had the biggest, blackest brolies. One by one, we tied ropes to their handles, hoisted them like sails, and jumped from the roof of the toolshed. Whooshing down in a tangle of fabric and feathers, Sophia brought chicken plumes for luck. Pedro landed in a bush, hollering like a triumphant walrus. Yulita twirled midair, her laughter a melody. And me, I soared highest when whipping my hair, hard pounding like a drum in a parade. For a split second, I was a bird, free, fierce, fabulous. We piled into a heap of giggles and grass stains. Umbrellas blooming like defeated dragons, Dutmer. Rumpus poked his head out, mustache twitching like an angry caterpillar. You rapscallions! He bellowed. We froze, my tummy twisting into knots. Would he call our parents? Ground us till the cows came home, whatever that means. Cows are lazy, right? But here's the magic. My dears, instead of scolding, he chuckled. A deep, rumbling chuckle that shook his belly. Reminds me of my youth, he confessed, handing us lemon drops that tasted like summer. I once flew a kite made of bed sheets, nearly tugged the moon down. Lesson learned. Mischief isn't about breaking rules, it's about mending hearts. We fixed his shed that week, painting it polka dots for extra cheer. And from then on, Mr. Rumpus became our secret ally, slipping us maps to hidden berry patches.c. Even the grumpiest folks have wings tucked away, waiting for a nudge. Now, let's fast forward to the mystery of the Midnight Zoo. This one's got shivers and sparkles, perfect for peeking under covers. It was a sticky summer night, fireflies dancing like living lanterns. I couldn't sleep. My brain was buzzing with questions. Why do zebras wear stripes? Camouflage in tall grass. But also, to confuse lions, clever, huh? Why do elephants trumpet? To say hello across miles. Animals, I decided, were the real adventurers. So, with a flashlight pilfered from Dad's toolbox and a backpack stuffed with peanut butter sandwiches for the monkeys, obviously, I slipped out the window. Curiosity alert! The first zoo opened in Egypt around 3500 BC, with hippos and crocs as royal pets. But my zoo! It was a backyard, transformed. I dragged out crates for cages, draped blankets for enclosures. A stray cat became my lion roar. The neighbor's goldfish my exotic seahorse in a bucket, mind you. I even convinced a squirrel to perform by scattering acorns like a circus ring. Hours flew by in a whirlwind of whoops and whispers dot and tell. Thunder grumbled and rain poured like a faucet, left undot panic. My zoo flooded, fish swimming free, lions scampering for cover. I dashed round, slipping in mud, tears mixing with raindrops. A flop of a ringmaster, but then headlights pierced the gloom. It was Mama, umbrella in hand, eyes wide but soft. She didn't yell. No, she knelt in the mug, hugged me fierce, and said, "Look what you made, Moyammer." Together, we rescued the creatures, cat to the porch, fish back to bowl. And as we dried by the fire, she shared her own tale. As a girl, she built a fort from orange crates, dreaming of far-off lands. Adventure, she whispered, isn't in the doing, it's in the dreaming. That night, curled in her lap, I felt a glow warmer than any lantern. Emotional, right? It tugged at my heartstrings, teaching me that the best stories aren't perfect, they're alive, pulsing with try and try gains. And you, my brave listeners, what's your midnight zoo? A pillow fort, a shadow puppet show? Dream it big, the world needs your wild heart. Pause for a beat, as if catching breath. Screen shows animated kids mimicking the story, laughing. Menino Maluquinho winks at the camera. Speaking of wild hearts, if this tale's got your imagination fizzing like soda pop, dash over to Apple Lemon Kids right now. We're brewing more stories just like this, fizzy, fun, and full of feels. Hit that subscribe button, and let's keep the adventure parade marching together back to our world. Shall we? All right, deep breath. Now for the granddaddy of them all, the battle of the backyard giants. This one's got giants, sort of, bravery, and a twist that'll drop your jaw. I was 9, lanky as a beanpole, when the empty lot next door sprouted, trouble, or so the kids whispered. It's haunted, they said. Giants live there, stomping, grumbling, guarding buried treasure. Me? I smelled a quest. Curiosity fact, giants pop up in myths worldwide, Norse Jotunn. Greek titans, often symbols of fears we must face. Well, my giant, it started as a rumble, the old oak tree creaking like bones, with my trusty slingshot carved from a broomstick and a map drawn in crayon. X marks the epicenter. I rallied the gang again. Yulita packed potions, lemonade in vials. Pedro brought snacks for bribing beasts. Sophia scattered pots, she could sneak like a shadow. We crept to the light at dusk, hearts hammering symphonies. The giant loomed, not a monster, but a tangle of vines and junk, rusted bikes, forgotten tires. All knotted round the tree like a beast's lair. But then a growl, low, hungry, we froze, outnumbered not a giant, but old Tia Rosa's dog, Max, tangled and terrified, paw caught in wire. Bravery time, charge. I yelled, but my voice wobbled. Pedro whimpered, Yulita clutched her potion. Sophia, she whistled sharp, calming Max like magic. Together, we snipped and soothed, freeing him with whispers and pats, soft. Magical chimes transitioned to a cozy campfire glow on screen. My poor Max, you heroes, you saved the day. Turns out, the giants were just shadows of neglect. The lot, a forgotten playground. We cleared it that summer, swings from ropes, slide from scrapwood. It became like a Doodleville's wonderland, alive with shouts and slides. But here's the emotional kernel, the one that still chokes me up. Facing that giant tummy fear is the foe, and as a teacher, it whispers, grow, little one, stretch. And oh, the joy of turning scary into splendid. Educational nugget, kindness is the strongest slingshot. Use it and watch walls tumble. We've laughed, we've soared, we've battled beasts, but every adventure circles back to you. What's your giant? A tough homework, a new school? Grab your crayons, your courage, and charge. I'm cheering loudest. Screen warms with sunset hues. Menino Maluquinho host standing tall, arms wide. Who you? What a whirlwind! Thank you, from the tip of my curly head to my muddy toes, for joining this romp. You made my heart swell bigger than a hot air balloon. If these tales tickle your funny bone and tug your heart, scamper to Apple Lemon Kids, subscribe, share with a friend, and let's keep the stories flowing like a never-ending river. Oh, and stick around next time. I've got a secret that'll make your eyes pop wider than a surprised owl. What's it about? That's for curious ears only. Until then, dream daring, laugh loud, and remember, the world's your playground. Be Maluquinho, be you, Boanoit, brave ones, winks, blows a kiss, fade to stars twinkling with channel logo.